You mad, bro?
Yeah.
You mad?
Yeah, I'm salty. Yes, okay, so today you're back and it's another tutorial Tuesday, you know how we do, but I'm leveling it up a bit. You lot are ballers, so the skills are gonna get harder. Today I am doing my signature trick. This one's insane, it looks like this. As you can tell, it looks very difficult. However, we're gonna break it down into 5 key steps and you're gonna learn it. Let's go. But there's also going to be a Panna challenge and we're going to teach Bill this skill. He's never done it before, he's never even attempted it. So if he can learn it, you can learn it. And then at the end, there's going to be a special Panna challenge. We're going to try and implement the skill. I have no idea how that's going to go, but stick around. Alright, so step 1, it looks like this. What it is a side stop, double step over, okay? So that's what it looks like. How we do this, strong foot across the ball, my right foot, boom. 2 touches. You should have this move down already. However, if you don't, I'll leave a tutorial which will help, okay? So side stop, and then we're gonna roll it forwards and we're gonna step over with our weak foot. 1. However, we're not just gonna do 1, we're gonna do 2. We're gonna go 1, 2, okay? Practice this. What you're gonna do, you're gonna do the 2 step overs. 1, 2, put your foot down. You'll notice that when I'm doing the revolutions with my left foot, I do not put my left foot down. So in the air, stop. And when my left foot goes down, I touch the ball with my right. One more time. Boom, boom, boom. That's step 1. Now step 2. Let's go. Okay, so step 2 looks like this. It's this flick up. It's a nice one. It's a pretty good skill. You should have it down already. If you don't have it down, it was in last week's tutorial Tuesday. So you have to learn that one. Basically, I'll explain it super quick. If you find it difficult, you're gonna have to go back. It's this grabbing motion between my ankles, okay? You can see right here. I've gripped the ball. Boom. And when I jump, ball comes with me because I'm gripping it. And then I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna release the ball by opening my legs a little. Ball's gonna come up. Boom, just like so. Okay, with this flick up, I'm not doing it flat because if I did it flat, it'd hit my butt. What I'm doing is I'm putting my strong foot shoulder in front, so my right foot shoulder in front. Then when I flick up, I go slightly forwards off center, and that will do the flick up. Then what we're gonna do, once we've hopped up and the ball's gone up, we're gonna then hop backwards and catch it again. So in 2 steps. Step 1, step 2. The higher you do it, the more time you have, the lower you do it, the quicker you have to be, and that's it. You should have this one down already. If you do get it down, make sure you also learn the freestyle combo from last week because that was super dope. But for now, we're going to step 3. Let's go. Okay, so step 3, this is a big one. You always ask for it. Basically, with this flick up, we add a revolution and catch it again. How we do this, we're gonna bend our strong foot. Our strong foot's gonna go around the ball outside, and then we're gonna catch it back in again. How I normally explain this, it's quite a difficult one to explain. When you're doing around the world, normally you kind of bend, you know, at the hip here. For this move, you're gonna bend at the knee. So we're gonna lift our leg, we're gonna bend our knee, and we're gonna rotate our ankles. So if you just do this, it feels very weird. However, that is the motion. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go around. One issue that a lot of people do when they have this trick is they'll flick it up, and then they try and go around it, which is very hard. So they'll flick up, and then they're like, to try and go around. That is not the way to do it. How we're gonna do it is as we flick up, we're already moving our strong foot around. So look like this. Flick up at the same time that I'm going up, my leg is going around. It's not like we flick it up and then do a hip around the world. That's very difficult. We're gonna do it much better by using it through our knee. We're gonna make it very smooth. So what we are doing, we're flicking up, and at the same time, this is very important, at the same time we're going around the ball, and we're gonna catch it again. For the height of the flick up, I try and have it mid-height, not too high, because then it makes it hard to get around it. You'll find your height, it's normally pretty low. It's just here. It just means you're gonna be able to go to continuous. That is the flick up. It will take some repetition, but you can definitely do it. But if you're still finding it hard, I'm gonna give an extra tip. I think this is the most pivotal one, the most important one, so listen up. What we're gonna do, if you watch my right foot, my strong foot, it goes forwards when I do the flick up. See, it goes forwards. However, when we start with the revolution, my right foot's actually gonna go backwards. So what I mean by this, as we flick up, the revolution, my leg is actually gonna go backwards, behind the ball, and then in front. Backwards, then in front. So if you're left-footed, I'll try and do it this way. Left foot's gonna go back, my left shoulder's forwards. At the same time I flick, this leg goes back, comes around, and gets it. Boom, just like so. So that's both ways. That's step 3. And now we're gonna take it up a level. Let's go. Okay, step 4, you know how we do this, is the ankle breaker. It's actually a delayed ankle breaker. It's not the perfect way to do it. However, I'm gonna assume all of you at home right now can do the actual ankle breaker. If you can't do it, please hit that tutorial right there. I worked very hard on it, and you should all learn this insane skill. It's literally my favorite skill. So this is a delayed ankle breaker. It's not a proper one. What I mean by this is, with a proper ankle breaker, we're gonna stand, we're gonna lift our weak foot, and we're gonna hop. As we hop, we're gonna move the ball forwards, and then we're gonna move backwards, then we land with both feet. So it will look like this. It'll be 1, 2. And you'll notice it's very important that you see that the ball goes forwards, okay, on that first touch. As I'm rising, the ball's going forwards. and then it goes backwards, changes direction. That's the proper ankle breaker. What I call a delayed ankle breaker is when we do the touch, however our weak foot is still on the floor. So we're moving the ball forwards, and then we lift our weak foot, and then we land. So you'll see the difference quickly. If we just did a little side by side, it would look like this. It would be... So you can see there's quite a big difference there, and for this move, the aim is to make it look as much like a proper ankle breaker as possible, although it's a delayed ankle breaker, okay? Aim of that is you want to get your foot down quickly, and then you're going to do the ankle breaker. And when you do it, even if your left foot's on the floor and you're doing a delayed ankle breaker, what we're going to do, we're going to really push forwards. We're going to still try and get high, and then we're going to lift this weak foot high, and then we're going to land, okay? Key part to this is that the part of my foot that I'm using as well, I'm using the laces. I'm going forwards, I'm pushing forwards, I get to the toe, and then I land, okay? So that's very important, because I see a lot of people do this part just either by going backwards, and they control the ball with the bottom of their foot. For me, that's not the move. The delayed ankle breaker still has to have the forward motion, which means pushing off with this toe, and then back. It can't just be the landing like that, for example. It has to be forwards, back. We don't want just back. No, forwards, back. Okay, so now essentially what we have the setup, which will look like this. One, the flick up, and now we've got to get it to this delayed ankle breaker, which is very difficult. What we're going to do now, this is the key bit, and this is for all the ballers out there. We're going to almost go around the ball 2 times. So actually kind of 1.5 times, but what we're going to do, we're going to flick up, and then we're going to try and go around again, okay? So it's almost like we're trying to do a 2 rev, like that. Ooh, I actually did a 2 rev. However, we're not actually going for that. What we're going to do, we're going to go 1, 2, and the aim then is to put my foot down, okay? 1 foot down. So as soon as I put this foot down, it means I can start the delayed ankle breaker. 1 there, okay? That's when I'm going to start it. You just need to get the balance between the right height of the ball and revs. The higher the ball, the more time you have, but it's difficult to get your leg around. So you're going to have to balance it, work hard, repeat. You can definitely do it. So 1, 2, there we go. So that's the move. Some common mistakes for this flick up and the transition, because when we're doing the move, we're actually moving our leg backwards, right? To do the revolution. Causes a lot of spin. So if you look at the spin, it means it's very hard to get the ball to go directly up. We're going to want to get the ball to go directly up and then come straight back down. If it spins towards us, it's going to be very hard to do the delayed ankle breaker, because for the delayed ankle breaker, smash the like button if I said delayed ankle breaker, please. And yeah, what's going to happen is if the ball comes underneath us, it means it's going to be very hard for us to put our toe in between to really then extend out. If the ball's on the outside, it's pretty easy to do the move. If the ball's underneath us, very difficult. It's very hard to do a clean delayed ankle breaker, okay? Because it's right here. It means we can't really push it out. It means we can only really do it here, which will make it little. That's one tip. Really try and keep the ball on the outside of you, even on the flick up, and then when you do the delayed ankle breaker, it's going to look nice. That's much better because it was on the outside. Very easy to move forwards. Now, we're on step 5. What the hell is step 5? We've just done the trick. I mean, now we're meant to be on step 5, but we've pretty much done the trick. So I'm going to add a little bonus move in, and this is how I end it, all right? So, yeah, get out of here. Step 5. Okay, so step 1, 2, 3, 4 looks like this. We're gonna go with the side stop, double step over, flick up 1.5, delayed ankle breaker, and then you'll notice I'm here. Everyone always says, Jack, how'd you do that step over afterwards? Well, I'm gonna show you that because we've got a bonus step 5 here. We put our strong foot down, we go around the outside with our weak foot, and at this point the ball's moved, and then we'll come over it, put our foot on it, and that'll be the whole transition. So practice this if you really want it. Start from a trek. Imagine you've just landed in the ankle breaker, roll it forwards, go around, switch feet. It's very similar to the starting move, like that. However, it's going to be behind us, like that. Okay, so the whole thing all together is going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, boom, just like that. But there's going to be a challenge for all you ballers out there. You have to recreate this combo. I expect you to be able to learn this one. I know you are techie. However, I'm going to add a variation now. You're going to have to spot it, and you're going to have to film it. Tag me on Instagram when you post it, and I'll share the best ones on my page. It looks a bit like this. Okay. I want to see you hit that one. I know you've got it. Okay, so I've taught you my signature combo. I've broken it all down into 5 steps. You can definitely do it. And now I've set a challenge for a variation, which I want you ballers to hit once you've learned this skill. You're going to level it up and you're going to send me it. And then your challenge is to level that one up. Maybe you'll even challenge me and I'll have to hit it. But for now, I'm going to take the camera. We're going to see if Bill can get this move, see how long it takes him. And after that, we're going to have a Panna challenge. Let's go. All right, this is literally the first time you're ever trying.
Ever. I've never even done a double step over the same thing.
And you've known me how long?
7 or 8 years.
Mad. Alright. Anyway, let's just start with the basics. So we're going to go from side stop, left foot double. Alright, go again. Slower roll. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Now what we're gonna do, you're gonna catch it in between your feet instead of just like your foot on it. So you gotta change the angle of the roll. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Do it again. Whenever you get a trick, do it again. Boom. Nice one. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the flick up. Just do the normal one where you flick it up and catch it. Boom, you've got that. Now we're gonna try and add the rev, right? This is the first time you're ever trying it, right?
Yeah, literally.
Alright, let's go. Add that rev. You've been watching. Backwards, around. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, see, at the same time, boom, just like that. It's key because you're going around at the same time. Yeah. Backwards, boom. Yeah, that's better. Hey. Alright, okay, so now we're gonna try the 2 rev on its own. Yeah, good. That would have been it. All you had to do, basically, was then put that foot on it, pull it forwards, and then hop. Yeah, that's close though. See, you did the move, you just need to hop on the delayed angle. That's the revs part. Well done. So, we might as well, as you've done each bit individually, try the whole thing. Yeah. 1, 1, 1, 1. Boom. 1, 2. Yeah. Hey. Hey, that will do, that will do, that will do. I'll take that. Don't worry about the step over. That was the bonus. We forgot about that anyway. Okay. Bill, big. Let's go. So that took 14 minutes. That's not bad. That's obviously Bill's techie. We know that. However, Bill never practiced it. So, never. You know, time to practice it. Anyway.
Time to practice now.
Yeah, practice now. Practice.
Practice.
Okay, so as you can see, Bill got it down pretty well, and I'm expecting all of you to get it down as well. It's just going to take some time. It's a very difficult skill. Have some faith in yourself. The revolutions will feel more normal. As Bill said, he said they felt really weird, that you'd never get them, and then 10 minutes later he got them, alright? So that's all it takes. You're just going to have to practice it, and of course try the variation. This is the variation once again. It's actually the same way that I first did this skill. I'm pretty sure I created it, but who knows? Lots of people create different skills. First time that I did it. So if you want to recreate that combo, make sure you post it on Instagram. That's a challenge for you lot. Tag me in it and I'll share the best on my page. You know how we do. That's it for today's video. If you have learned something, please smash that like button as per. Make sure you're subscribed and that you've hit the bell, because next week there's another Tutorial Tuesday, and on Sunday there's going to be another insane video, so you don't want to miss it. I'm always replying to the fastest comments, so notification gang, you lot are the MVPs. You know how we do. Now we're going to get into Panna challenge, so stick around for that. Let's go. Okay, so now it's time for the Panna challenge. We're both going to try and use this skill to get points. If you use the skill and hit a goal, double points. You know how we do. We're just going to see how many points we get. We're going to train until it gets dark. It's getting pretty dark now, that's why I've already wrapped the video. However, there should be some good skills on show here, so if you love Panna, stick around.
I lost it one.
I think you lost.
Maybe.
I think you lost.
Oh, okay.
Do you want next point wins?
Yeah, because then I don't lose.
Next point wins. Oh. He's mad because it was a Rabona.
Yeah, I am.
You mad, bro?
Yeah.
You mad?
Yeah, I'm salty.